You relegated her to the sidelines as if she was a bench warmer, as if she was on a 12-man team, the 13th man, as if she was on a 52-man roster, she was the 53rd man. And I use man not as a gender, but just to use the description of how you try to relegate her. You, in a tag team of two, you tried to make her the fourth man out. And I use man again, not once again to describe gender, but just to describe the extreme to which you had disdain for her. Because had you seen her like she was supposed to be seen, had you seen her like she was, she would have been the first person you tagged in. On a 52-man team, she would have been the first person you drafted. She would have been the quarterback, the star running back, the wide receiver, tight end, etc. She would have been. But you didn't see her that way. In a tag team, for the tag team championship, she would have been the person you tagged in, came off the top rope, got the pin, won the tag team championship with. She would have been. But you didn't. You kept her on the sidelines in the shadows. When it was at your whim, you summoned her. For your own selfish, lustful needs, you summoned her. You confided in her about what you had going on the main event when she was supposed to have been the main event. But you had her down there, not even on the mid-card. You had her as one of the dark matches. And just for clarification, the dark matches are the matches before they start filming. The episode of SmackDown or Raw or AEW, you don't see them. And you kept her in the dark. And nothing's wrong with dark, obviously, but you kept her in the dark. So no one would see her, so no one would know how much she meant to you. See, that's the difference between you and I. I saw the superstar in her. I saw the All-American in her. I saw the potential and the actuality of her. And with no questions asked, with nothing to prove me, just seeing it sight unseen, I told her, tag in with me. Be on my tag team. Be on my team. She was a starter. She just needed starter minutes. So I gave her starter minutes. And she didn't need much coaching. She just needed some encouraging. See, that's the difference. You tried to own her, general manage her, and I just was a great teammate to her and just gave her starter minutes and just encouraged her. The difference between me and you. You tried to keep her on the deep end of the bench when she would get splinters, when no one would know who she was. You tried to keep her a secret when you're not supposed to keep someone special like that a secret. When you're not supposed to keep someone beautiful like that a secret. When you're not supposed to keep someone you feel for a secret. You're supposed to love out loud. See, the difference between me and you is your insecurities plague you. And because I'm a cocky, confident, arrogant motherfucker, the same way I brag about the I do, the same way I brag about the stuff I win, the stuff I book, I brag about her. I brag about my coexistence with her. I brag about the fact that I have affection with her and she has affection for me. And that's why when you sit alone at night and you have to touch yourself at night and you have to hug yourself at night, she chose me. She chose me. It's my poem. Jim, act back. Let the music take me out.